Yo, welcome back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You heard me. We back in the house. Got a preview for y'all today. It is our most hated team in the division, the Patriots. They ain't been, who they used to be when they have had Tom Brady, but I still hate them. Right? They still got a lot of championships. They got more than anybody else in the division combined. It's just, they're annoying. So it's fun beating up on them because we have beaten them 4 straight times thanks to Tua Tagovailoa and that defense coming to play in those games. We beat them 4 straight times. All right? Longest streak ever against them in the division. So, against Bill Belichick. So that's great. Love it. Will it end this week? We all know what happened. Tua is out, so the Patriot Slayer won't be there on Sunday. Teddy Two Gloves is our guy. He's the guy that's going to be in there trying to do what Tua's been doing since he got in the league, which is beat the Patriots, even at their house. So, this game, it means a lot. You got the backup quarterback playing. You got a bunch of injuries on both sides of the ball. And on top of that, this game, if you win it and the Jets lose to the Seahawks, which is very possible, you're in the playoffs. So it means something. It means a heck of a lot of something. But can we get it done with our backup quarterback? Every time a backup has started, we've lost. Okay? It hasn't been good. Now, it's only been twice that a backup has started this year. This will be the 3rd time they've started. But we lost both games. Jets, Vikings. It's possible that Teddy Two Gloves could be in there for this and the next game if he doesn't get injured somehow, right? It's very possible that he could get injured and Skylar finishes out the next game. Who knows? Because this has been one of the craziest seasons, and I've been a Dolphin fan for 20 plus years. 22 years to be exact. This has been one of the craziest seasons I've ever been a part of for the Dolphins. The ups and downs have been crazy this year. Just crazy. So we don't know what's going to happen. We hope that that Teddy, 2 T's there, so that Teddy can get it done. That's the hope. We have the offensive weaponry. We don't know if Armstead is going to be playing. We hope Armstead is playing because if Armstead is playing, and we're going to need him against Judon and Uche. Really, both of them have double-digit sacks. Judon is playing crazy right now. He's playing out of his mind right now. So we're going to need Teddy. We're going to have Teddy. We're going to need Armstead, Teron is what I was trying to say, another T. Teron, and we're going to need Teddy as well to not hold on to the doggone football. Get rid of that joint because he has a tendency to hold on to the football a hair longer than Tua would. So, and we know sometimes even Tua will hold it long, but you got to get rid of the football. It should help him to get rid of the football, the fact that Marcus Jones and Jack Jones aren't going to be playing this game. That weakens their secondary tremendously. Now, they do have Jonathan Jones playing, so they got one of the Joneses, but the other 2 are out. That's great for us. That's what you want to see as far as the secondary is concerned because that means that they'll have more backups in, and we should be able to, have more guys open, get rid of the football a little bit faster there. All right, now we do know this is a Belichick coach team. He knows kind of how we play based on the last time playing us. So he's going to have some things in place, even if it is backups. He's gonna scheme it up pretty well to take away Tyreek Hill. We know that. All right, he's going to probably, this is what he's known for. Something Flores did as well when he was with us. He's going to put the second corner on Tyreek Hill and have safety help over top, and then put the best corner on Waddle. It's usually what he does. He's going to probably try to do that, mix in some zone and man. Now, being that it is Teddy, we know that he's a veteran quarterback. He's a guy that's seen some defenses. He might not get as confused as maybe a Tua would, possibly. But we don't know, right? Because Tua didn't really get too confused too often by Belichick anyway. So we don't know, but we don't know what he might have cooked up for Tua after seeing him collectively over these last 4 games and trying some new things out to stop the offense. We don't know what he would have tried to do. We could assume that he's going to try to still use some of that stuff, do some of that stuff against our offense because some people have been trying to stifle our offense the last 4 weeks, and they've been somewhat successful at it. Somewhat. We still had guys running wide open at times, but at times they've been messing up the timing. So we can assume that he's going to do some of these things still, but it's probably going to look a little different as far as disguising because Teddy has seen a lot more defense, right? So that does work in our benefit. Running, we got to be able to run the football in this game. Absolutely have to be able to run the football. If we don't run the football, we're going to have a tough time winning because I don't think that Teddy, even though the Patriots offense isn't great, they aren't even good, but if we can't run the football, I don't think that Teddy can win this game just solely on his arm. I just don't see it. Personally, I don't see it. And I know that they can stop the run on that side, but that hasn't stopped us from being able to run them on them in the past. It just hasn't. So the way we were able to run on them in the past, we're going to have to be able to run on them in this game. We were able to run on the Bills, and the Bills have a good rush defense, so got to be able to run the football on them. We run the football, it's going to bode well for us. Then we can do play actions, so on and so forth. Make this game shorter and make this game easier for the offense to get points. Got to be able to run the football. Can't get away from running the football either. Please don't get away from running the football. We gotta run the football in this doggone game all game long, not the first half 150 yards and then the second half 2. No, we gotta be able to run the football 150 in the first half if we gonna get that, 175 in the second half, right? That's the mentality. We're gonna run for 300 doggone yards on y'all this game. So that's what we need to try to do, doggone it. Run it down their throats and not put the ball in Teddy's hands to win it. I would have said the exact same thing if it was Tua, to be honest. Honestly, for this game, I would have said the exact same thing. Put the ball in the running back's hand. Don't put that ball in Tua's hand to win this game. So, Teddy, even more so, right? Please. Now, it doesn't mean that Teddy can't go out there and throw for 400 yards, right? Their secondary is a little bit depleted. It's possible. But that's not what I feel like is going to be the key to success for this game. So I would just rather not see that. I would rather not. Now, when it comes to our defense versus their offense, we're missing guys too. It's a possibility X might not play. We're already depleted in the secondary as it is. We've got a few guys that just might not be able to suit up. So we got some issues. When it comes to their offense, Mac Jones has just regressed. It's not all his fault. It really isn't. It really isn't all his fault, to be honest. But still, he's regressed, okay? Play calling has been pretty bad. Weapons, they don't really have that many weapons. They do have a few guys, but they don't have that many weapons. They have Aguilar, and they have Jacoby Myers, I believe his name is. He's decent. He's pretty good. I'm not even going to say decent. He's pretty good. Had a decent day against us first game of the year. And then they got some running backs. That they do have. Ramondre Stevenson, or Stevens, or however you say that, Stevenson. He's a beast to me. Really good guy. All right, they got some running backs there that they can do some damage. We have to be, because Mac Jones, he can get hot. And if Mac Jones gets hot, And that's when he starts throwing the ball down the field. And he's connecting on those throws and everything like that. We got to make him think. We got to keep him under the rest in the play keep him under the rest in the pocket. Okay, we got to make sure we're disguising things up for him. We got to make sure that we're just making it tough on him. That's what we want to do this game. Make it tough on him. Make him make mistakes and throw those pick sixes, and then put pressure on him to get him to fumble the football on a sack fumble, and then we can get and steal some possessions that way, right? Running backs, can't let the running backs loose. We have a tendency to bottle up the running backs in the first half, and then when we need to stop them, that's when they get off these big runs. All right, we've seen it for the majority of the year, and one game that it really killed us was against the Vikings. We needed to get a stop on running the football. They ran it right up the gut, turned that game into a blowout, right? We don't need that. Well, kind of a blowout. We kind of came back, scored, and couldn't get the onside kick. But anyway, that's besides the point. We got to be able to stop the run in the second half. Got to be able to stop the run in the second half, as well as the first. But when it comes down to crunch time and they want to run the football, we got to make sure that we're getting stops. We got to get turnovers in this game. We got to get stops against the run. Passing game, if we can keep him under pressure, keep him off rhythm in Mac Jones, we should be fine, okay? We should be fine. I would like him to play so trash that they have to turn to Zappy. That's what I want. I want to see Zappy in this game. If we see Zappy in this game, not for injury, okay? I don't want to injure Mac Jones. But for poor play, if we see Zappy in this game, we did our job today because he has a short leash, all right? If he's not playing well, he throws a couple picks or sack fumbles, they go yank his behind and they go put Zappy in. Now, be careful what you wish for, right? Maybe Zappy comes in and he brings them back. I don't know. But I would like to be up by so much and for this guy to have such a bad game that they pull him out the game and they have to put Zappy in to try to save the day. That's what I would like. And for us to win this game and then for the Jets to lose, and even if the Jets don't lose, then we'll just fight for our lives in that next week, winner take all, right? And I'm cool with that. But we got to win this game. This is a must-win game for us. I wish Tua was playing, but unfortunately, he's got the concussion issue, and he's not going to be playing this game, possibly not the next, possibly not for the rest of the year. It's possible, all right? So it is what it is there. We just got to roll with what we got. We have Teddy B. He's going to be our quarterback for the foreseeable future. Let's hope that he can get hot and we can ride this thing, deep into the playoffs maybe. And then maybe Tua's able to come back and he's able to do something. I don't know. It's all up in the air, right? It's all up in the air. If we make it into the playoffs, then we can have that discussion like, okay, do you really bring Tua back? I would love that for that to be a conversation because that means that we made it into the playoffs. If we having to wonder if we're going to bring Tua back for that game against possibly Kansas City at Kansas City. So we'll see. We'll see. But let's first win this game, see what happens with the Jets. And then if we need to beat the Jets in the next one, beat them to get into the playoffs, and then we can have that discussion at that point. All right, but I do hope and wish that Tua gets better just for his own health, even if he doesn't play for the rest of the year, and that he's good. All right, physically, mentally, that he's fine. I hope that for him because that is most important. But I'm not going to be calling for that man to retire. I'm telling you right now, if he wants to continue to play football, I'm going to continue to root for him. And that just is what it is because it's not my job. It's not my right to tell him that he needs to stop playing football. If that's what he wants to do, then he's more than capable, right, of making his own decisions and living with that result. That's just it for me. All right, that's all I got to say on that. Please put your predictions in the bottom. I know I haven't given mine yet, but you can kind of tell where I'm going with this. All right? Wrong. I'm not going to pick us to win. I'm not. And I have a real reason of why I'm going to do it. And it's because I picked us to win the last 4 games and it has not worked out for us. So on paper, I got us losing 21-19 on paper. We missed the last second field goal. But just as I've been wrong these last 4 weeks, let's hope I'm wrong again. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. See y'all after the game. I'm out. You can kind of surmise that I feel like we need to win this game.